It's good to be connected with you at this hour and this time. My name once again is Okonjo Christopher, sitting in for Okonjo Christopher Television. And I'm ever here to meet with someone that is ever ready to meet with me. I'm on a live stream right now, and I want to be connected. Wherever part of the earth you are, please come live with me. We're going to have some moment of fellowship together. How did your service today go on with the people of God that you fellowship with? I mean, like darken this light a little bit. Like it's entering my eyes a little bit. How are you doing? And
Okay.
okay, no, hide it. No. Okay, leave it. Okay. So hide it again a little bit, Ella. Hide it more. So you are welcome, and I'm highly elated to be connected with you at this moment. Whatever part of the earth that you are right now, please be connected to this network. Be connected to this broadcast, because we're going to spend some moments together that we will live to remember. Today is what? It's actually the 7th day of the month of September, and actually we are connected at this moment and at this hour. I want to see the first person to come on air at this moment. I'll be highly elated to be connected with you, because you will be having value for the time that you're going to be spending today. We're going to have some good time together. Actually, time that you live to remember. I'm going to have some crucial issues that were touchy in my heart. Some burning issues that I have in my heart that gave birth to the title of my topic today, and that is, what is it lawful for the government to tax people? Actually, have you ever sat down and asked yourself that question? Is it lawful for the government to tax the people of the country? Is it lawful? It's a question that goes in your mind. In every way they tax you, you must pay tax. What is the tax used for? Have you asked yourself? Well, they say they use it to build our roads, to build our schools, to maintain government. Thank you for joining me. What part of the earth you are connecting from? Please let me know. Give me a thumb up. Make sure you are there for me. 1 + 1 is 2. Or 1 + 1. 1 put 1,000 to fly, 2 10,000. So if you are there and I'm here, we're 10,000 people. Please make sure you don't fade away. Don't fade away as you come in. I'm your friend. I am your friend. Make me that friend, and I'm telling you, you will not regret it. You will not regret making me a friend. I'm telling you, because we're going to be having some. Hide this light for me, Mom. We're going to have some moment of time. Make it white. We're going to be having some. No, it's too much. Okay, dim it a little bit. Okay, it's okay, that's okay. We're going to be having some quiet moments together, and I'm telling you, we'll live to remember the day. Every time that we're spending together. Okay, this is better now. So we're going to having some quiet time together, and I'm telling you, I'm happy to have you around at this hour and at this moment. I don't know what time it is in your own part of the world. I think it's about after 7 right now in Nigerian time. We are set on time, good to go. And once again, I welcome you. Please stay and hold on to this dial. I'm telling you, have some quiet moment. I asked a question. Is it lawful for the government of the day to tax the people? It's a question that I ask, that lingered in my mind. I always see things that come to my mind. Is it lawful? What do you think about that? Thank you for liking the live stream. Thank you for liking the live stream. Okay, Ada Nnamdi. Hi, how are you? I'm happy to. I don't need to ask where you are coming from. You are from Nigeria, right? Ada Nnamdi. You are from Nigeria. Good. What part of Nigeria are you connecting from? I'm happy to have you at this moment. Please, can you let me know what part of Nigeria you are connecting from? Thank you for touching this dial, and don't bring it down. Just be there. Thank you for connecting at this hour. Ada Nnamdi. What part of Nigeria are you connecting for, if I'm saying the right thing? Sorry, I have Qatar. Yesterday. I don't know. So pardon me, I have a running nose, but all the while to not interrupt our live stream, I know how to manage it. Ada Nnamdi, what part of Nigeria are you from? Please, can you let me know? I just want to know you all we are doing here on live stream is building a relationship, trying to build a community. I am Okonjo Christopher and I'm from Abuja. Okay, Adanandi. You are from where? Fine, thank you. Welcome, sir. What part of Nigeria are you from? I just want to know. It's good for me to know the person that is live with me at this moment. I am Okonjo Christopher Television from YouTube, and I'm broadcasting from Abuja. So I want to know you. It will help me to know what part of Nigeria you are connecting from. Are you outside the country? Can I just know what part of the globe you are connecting from so that we can talk some more? Well, once again, you are welcome. And today I just want to talk on a crucial topic that lingered in my mind. Okay, you are from where again? I am from Abuja. Okay, we are in the same, pedestal. So we are in the same pedestal. Thank you. You are in Abuja. What part of Abuja? I'm broadcasting from Kubwa. What part of Abuja are you from? I'm from Kubwa. Oh, it's good to have you in Abuja. What part of Abuja are you connecting from? It's just we knowing ourselves. I'm happy seeing you on my live stream at this moment. I'm highly elated to have you, Ada Nandi, in my live stream this evening. What part of the Abuja are you connecting from? From Kubwa. Oh, you're from Kubwa too. Okay, we are in the same pedestal, which means you're not far from me. I'm in phase 4. What part of phase 4 are you? What part of Kubwa are you from? Good evening, sir. It's good to have you. I am connecting from phase 4 in Kubwa here. I don't know, maybe are you in 2-2 or in PW or you are in 2-1? What part of Kubwa are you from? Thank you for joining me, and I'm happy that you are connecting with me at this hour. You are in what part of Kubwa? Actually, I'm from phase 4, and I'm happy to be connected with you at this moment. Well, I just want to know what part of Kubwa are you connecting from so that each time we will know how to connect. It's a connection. YouTube is all about networking. You know what I'm trying to say. So how is the network in your own area of Kubwa? Because I'm facing some challenge in phase 4 here. We normally have network issue. What part of Kubwa are you from? 2-1. Okay, you're from 2-1. In phase 4, okay, you're from 2-1, not too far from me here. 2-1, not too far from me here. In phase 4 here, I have challenge of network. I don't know, is the network good in your area? Is the network good in your area? If you're a YouTuber, is it good in your area? At times we face challenges of network in phase 4 here, but we just try to manage ourselves. It makes me to go and get a higher phone. I was having challenge with network here, so I have to go and get a Samsung Galaxy phone, that will kind of withstand the network that I face here. I just got this phone, so it's helping me now, because unlike before I struggle with the network. So I don't know how the network is. Is the network good in 2-1? I think it will be good anyway. I believe so, because you don't have too much of compounded buildings. Yes, it is. Okay, I believe it's good. Yeah, I know. 2-1 is good. Here is congested. Phase 4 is congested, so it has a way of holding back the network. So we suffer a lot here. So that forced me to go and upgrade my phone. Now I got a new phone. I think it's serving me much, much better. Well done, sir. I'm happy. Adan Nandi, it's good to have you. How's your family? Are you married? Let's get to know you better. It's not all about just talking. It's not about knowing you. I've not chatted with you before. The most important thing of why with live stream is to know one another. You coming, this is the first time I'm seeing you on my live stream, and I want to know you are very special to me. You are very important. You are more important than what I want to even discuss. Sorry for saying that. God forgive me. You are more important than anything. I want to get to know you. So how are you doing, Ada? Are you married? And what do you do for a living? I'm a pastor anyway. I have a YouTube channel also. Wow. That is good, sir. I'm a pastor, but I also run a YouTube channel here. So we are trying to, as a pastor, if you're not in the media, you are obsolete. So I don't know at that church. What I'm trying to say is that me meeting you is more important than anything. I will want to know you better. So are you married? What do you do for a living? I just want to know. That's the whole essence of live streaming. Can I get to know you better? And what do you do for a living? How is life with you? How was service today? You went to the assemblies of the people of God. How was the service today? I am single. I am not. Okay, you are not married. So yeah, somebody is still searching for you. Yes, somebody is searching for you, and they will find. He said, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtain favor of the Lord." So that man that is searching for you will find you, in Jesus' name. Service is good. That man searching for you will find you, because it's the man that is obligated, that is mandated to search for the woman. So that man that is looking for you right now will find you. Are you of marriageable age? If you're a marriageable age, then that man that is searching for you will find you. That's my prayer for you today. The man will find you at the time that, I mean, is conducive, because every man that must find a wife must search. They must be searching first. Amen. You will find that man. That man will find you. It's not you searching. It's not mandated for the woman to search. It's the man that search. And if the man searches, he will find. He will find you, and you both of you will be connected. And look forward to that. So, what do you do for a living? What do you do, Ada? Ada Nnamdi. Ada, not yet, sir. You don't work? Are you working? Ada Nnamdi. You're an Igbo girl. What part of Nigeria are you from? I'm from Delta State. I'm from Asaba. What part of, okay, not yet, sir. What part of Nigeria are you from? I am from Asaba, Ibuzo. So what part of Nigeria are you from? Let's get to know you. Yes, do. So what part of Nigeria are you from? I am from Asaba, Ibuzo to be precise. And I'm happy to be connected with you. I just want to know you. That's the whole essence. Let me take a detour and know you better. What state are you from? Just want to know for proximity's sake. Message retracted. Okay. Well, no problem. Well, it's good to have you around. Well, you are welcome, and I'm happy to have you around at this moment. I hope you are compatible at this time. Well, what I want to talk about this evening is something that lingered in my mind. Okay, well, let me hear what Ada is saying. Yes, I do work, sir. What work do you do? What work do you do? It's good to know ourselves. I'm a pastor. I also work. So I don't know, what work do you do? Do you have a YouTube channel, or you just visit? Sorry. What work do you do? Or are you having a YouTube channel, or you just visit? Let's know. It's good for us to know ourselves. Please, if you are coming in, make sure you like the live stream. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. Your subscription will help me, and your comment will also help me. And your notification, press the notification button. So each time I release a video, you will be the first one to see it. So Ada, what work do you do? Are you having a YouTube channel? Well, I'll be happy to see if you have a YouTube channel that is functional, or you just visit, or all the same. So today I'll be talking about, is it lawful for the government to tax the people? Not yet, sir. I visit. Okay, you just visit, no problem. Well, one day you own a YouTube channel, well, you will own a YouTube channel. So you are just browsing through. That's what you are doing. As you browse through with time, you begin to take your time to connect. But I will tell you that YouTube is, I'm not trying to discourage you. YouTube is very difficult. YouTube is very, very difficult. YouTube is meant for the serious-minded. If you're not serious and you're not strong, you can't stand YouTube. YouTube is very difficult, I must confess to you. Their measures is strict. So we advise people to start from TikTok. Okay, amen. Yes, that is true. We advise people to start from TikTok. YouTube is meant for the serious-minded. You can't be patient. If you're not patient, you can't be in YouTube. You will just leave it. I'm telling you, it's difficult. It's the most difficult social media channel you can ever find in the world. It's very difficult. But if you are there, you are strong. So that's by the wayside, and I'm just letting you know. But just keep coming in. I'm not discouraging you. I'm just telling you, you must be strong to be to identify with YouTube. So that's why we tell people TikTok is more simple to navigate. A lot of people are in TikTok, and they're making money also based on what is taking you there. So well, we all are looking for the money, but if you have a vision, you want to be in YouTube because you want your work to be grounded. So we tell people YouTube is for the serious-minded because there's a lot of work to do. Okay. Egbo State. Okay. What's that? Where is that? Is it Egbo? What state is that? I don't know. Egbo. Egbo State is what state? I've not seen this before. Is it Imo State you are saying? Maybe Imo State you said. Maybe Imo, I believe. Okay, let's say it's Imo State you are trying to say. I don't know. So today I'm going to talk about is it lawful for the government to collect tax from people? You might be saying, what kind of question am I asking? Okay, Egbo State. Did you get it well? Egbo. Where is Egbo? Egbo State. Is it Imo State you are trying to say? Imo State, I believe. Maybe it's Imo State. Okay, I'm not familiar with that now, but maybe I didn't get it right. But I think it should be Imo State. Well, is it lawful for the government to collect tax, not only tax, and collect land from the people? Let me just leave it like at that. Because why? You can see very well that when God created man, God created man in the book of Malachi, chapter 3, from verse 10, which I'm going to read. Yes, sir, is it? Okay, which I'm going to read very soon. You will see that God enjoined us to give tax, to give a tithe into the storehouse. When you go to church, they tell you pay your tithe. Some people don't, they treat that with levity, or probably because they don't have a better understanding. But when you understand the commandment of God, God commands us to pay our tithe. He said, let me read the scripture. That is from Malachi chapter 3, from verse 10. Let me read that scripture that buttresses that point that we should pay tithe into the storehouse of the Lord. Let me take it. Malachi chapter 3, I'll read from verse 10. It says, bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. That is God commanding these people. Say, bring the tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. Bring the tithe into my storehouse, that there may be food in my house. That food you see there can be translated to, so that there can be things to run the business of God. The house of God. Let me put the word rightly. To run the work of God. Food means having, all sufficient to make sure that the work of God is going. That is what it means there. Bring the tithe to the storehouse, so that there might be food in the house. Say, test me in this, says the Lord Almighty, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessing that you will not have room enough for it. That is God talking there. He said, I will prevent pests from devouring your crops, and the vines in your fields will not cast their fruit, says the Lord Almighty. Then all the nations will call you blessed, for yours will be what? Will be delightful, and says the Lord Almighty. Praise the Lord. So God enjoined us here to bring the tithe into the storehouse. So you might look at it very well. Tithe is a tenth of your increase. So when you tithe is not only tithe in money alone. In the olden days, when the Israelites were just growing, God would tell them to bring the first fruits of their increase. Tithe is not only in money. When you talk about tithe, what rightly comes to people's mind is money. Okay, you are doing a great job. Thank you, Ada Nandi. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so dearly. You don't know how I appreciate you for being live. Please be my friend. Join my network. Please go subscribe to my videos. Please do take time to go and subscribe to my videos. I do fantastic videos, amazing videos, intriguing videos that will encourage you to hold on to life. Like one of the videos I do is that I make you to understand that the church is not the four walls. You understand what I mean? When we go to church, those days when I was a little boy, they make me to understand that the building is the church. So they always say, let's go to church. No, the building is not the church. You and I are the church. You understand what I mean? If you go listen to my video, you get to understand that. What am I trying to say? The building is not the church. The people are the church. In Matthew 16:18, when Jesus was asking his disciple, who the men say that I am, I'm taking a detour right now. Peter stood and said, you are Christ, the Son of the living God. And Jesus Christ said, upon this revelation knowledge that you have of me, I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. What Jesus was saying there, lovely teaching. Thank you very much. What Jesus was saying there is that he's talking about the people. So he will build them. The people are the church, not the building. But in my day, as growing up as a young boy, they made me to understand or to believe that the four walls that we go to is the church, the building. They'll tell you that our church seats 5,000 capacity. No. That is the building. The building where the church gathers have a capacity of seating 5,000 church people. The people are the church, not the building. You understand what I mean? Because have misplaced priority, so we have confused the young people. So I try to bring a balance for young people to understand. So don't be confused by looking at your building of your where the church go to meet and thinking that is the church. Oh, our church has AC. No, it's not your church. The building of where the church meets has AC. You are the church. You human being, you are the church. That was what Jesus was saying there. He said, I will build my church. I will build you, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. So get that. These are one of the teachings my videos will teach you. I'll try to correct your mindset, adjust mindsets, correct you. And I also talk about Nigerian issue. I'm very versatile in the Nigerian issue. I'm a human rights I'm an human rights activist for the child in the area of his education and health. I have an NGO called Save the Education and Health of the Child Foundation. So I'm advocating for education and health for the child. And also I'm an advocate for a better Nigeria. I believe this present Nigeria we have right now is dead. But there's another one that is coming. Good advice. Bravo, sir. There's another Nigeria that is coming whose builder, maker, and founder is God. There's a new Nigeria. This one is dead already, taken away by the politicians. But there's another one that God is bringing. I believe it's so much with every ounce of blood that flows with me in me. God, Nigeria is the focal point in what God is doing in the world. You don't mind what you are seeing right now. We don't look at what we are seeing. God is building us. That's why you see Nigerians go through stress. So Nigerians are stressed in the economic harsh reality. It's a way of building capacity in us. Because God is going to use us to reach every part of the world. That is a detour I just took. So the topic for today is that God enjoined us to bring tithe. So tithe, those days, is not only, when they talk about bringing the tithe, it's based on what you do. You know, the people of the Israelites of yesterday, they were mainly farmers. They do animal rearing and they farm. Okay, let's take the example of Cain and Abel. Let's take the example of Cain and Abel. I think Cain is into animal rearing, while Abel is into farming. So they say Abel brought a more befitting, tithe to God than Cain. So God accepted Abel's offering, that is his tithe, and rejected Cain's own. So you know what that caused? That Cain became jealous and killed his brother. So you see, those days, God expects the people to bring crops from their produce, from their farms. When you harvest your crop from your farm, God expects you to bring out the best for him. It's like paying tax to the government of heaven. Look at what God said there. He said, I will prevent pests from destroying your crop. So God has put you here in the world. You are subject to heaven. There's a government that rules heaven, that rules earth. So you pay tithe to God. And God said, when you give me tithe, I will cause you to increase. You increase on all sides. So you see, so that caused me to begin to ask, is it lawful for the government to tax us and also collect our land? You see, when God created man, everyone is supposed to have a land allocated to you. Do you know that? You're supposed to have land. But look at what is happening in the world. Okay, thank you, Ada. You are saying the truth. Thank you for attesting to it, Ada. You learn so much. You see, when God created you, you are supposed to have a space of land for yourself. Look at what God told Jacob in the book of Genesis. I've forgotten the chapter again. When the mother of Rebekah was sending Jacob to go and meet his uncle Laban in Pandaranam after he has stolen the birthright of his brother Esau. So in order for disaster not to happen, the mother was so wise. He said, let me send you so that I don't have my children killing themselves. So when Jacob was going to Pandaranam, he slept on his way. And where he slept, he saw that angels were ascending and descending. And when he woke up, he said, I never knew God was here. And that place he slept, God spoke to him. He said, this land that you find yourself, I'm giving it to you and your descendants as a community. So God said, I've given it to you. So land was supposed to be allotted to everyone. As a citizen of any country, you have the right to have a land. But you look at it very well, our government collects all the land. Did you see that's what's happening? Our government collects all the land and they leave us with nothing. And they still tax us. So the government of the day is wicked all over the world. They will tell you they are building industries. They are building industries to pollute our environment. People die from these industries. Those days, in the olden days, there was no industries. People are not dying like this. You see, why people die is the pollution of our industries is killing people. So the government tax us and collect our land. Like Nigeria of today. People don't have land. Government will collect land from you and expect to sell it back to you. So it's slavery. You are in your country, you are slavery. People are not finding it difficult to navigate. To live well. That's the country that we find ourselves. So it's difficult. So I now begin to ask the question, is it lawful for the government to collect tax? If God can say we should pay 10%, what God is asking you for using the earth, you are subjected to heaven. So God expects you to pay. That tithe you pay is like tax. You are paying for using the earth. Why must the government subject us? Okay, no, that is not good. It's not what? It's not fair government. It's not doing a good thing. Yeah, they're not doing good thing. They tax us. They tax you to your very teeth. In everything, they are taxing you. In the ATM recharge card you buy, they put tax there. In the food stuff that you are buying to eat, they put tax there. In the vehicle that you are boarding to go to a place of work, they put tax there. In every aspect of our life, there is tax. They are taxing you up to your nose. In your light, there is tariff, there is tax. They are taxing you. The government is eating from the poor people. You see, that is slavery. God does not like that. After all, God has asked us to pay tithe. The only place we are subjected to pay our tithe and our tax is the government of heaven. That is where God expects us and join us and command us to pay tithe. The government is not subjected to tax. Thank you for loving the live stream. Thank you. Please comment. Make sure you subscribe. At that just please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Okay, so sad. Yes, the government is taxing you. They don't give you fresh air to breathe. Ella, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. They don't give you fresh air to breathe. They subject you to all kind of, economic hardship, encroachment of your privacy. You understand what I mean? So you are not free in the country that you find yourself. The people are suffering. The people are sweating through their teeth to survive. So you see, that is not good enough. That is second slavery. In your own country that you find yourself, every government of every world taxes the people. But when they tax you, we don't see what they are using it to do. They don't give us good roads. They don't give us electricity. They don't give us good housing. Right now, housing is very expensive. How do they expect the people to manage? The Nigerian population is stressed on every side. We are stressed on every side, but not broken. I did a live stream the other time. Nigerians are built to capacity through stress. We are stressed on every side, but not broken. Outstanding teaching. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ada George. So we are broken on all sides, but we are wounded on all sides. We are stressed on all sides, but not broken. So we are still. Okay, you are what? You are looking good, sir. Oh, thank you, Ada George. Sorry, Ada George. How old are you? How old are you? So how old are you? So so you see that people are being suppressed. The people of the government of the people of the country are suppressed on all sides. Bread that used to be, they say bread is poor man food. In my days as a young boy when I was growing up, they tell you that bread is poor man food. Or they tell you Gary, how can I take Gary? Some people don't take Gary in my days. Okay, you have 15 years. Oh, my little baby, how are you? It's good to see you, Ada George. Good for you joining me. So in my days, they say bread is poor man's food. But now bread is for the rich. You can't afford to get bread. They're even taking bread that is the simplest food a poor man can put in his mouth. They take it away from the man. So what do they expect the poor man to eat? They expect poor man to survive through the teeth. Fine, thank you. You are welcome, Ada George. Ada Nnamdi. So it's not fair. It's not Make sure you go subscribe to my channel and go and comment on all my videos, please. I know you're not on this thing, but take time. So you see, people are suffering. People are going through tension. Ella, you're not there with me.
I'm here.
People are not, you have not liked my live stream. Have you liked it?
I've liked it.
Okay, at that church, if you are there, you have not liked my live stream. If you look at your phone, if you look at your phone at the right hand side of your phone, you see 3 buttons. Press it. I have done that, sir. Have you done that? Have you subscribed?
Yeah,
I've seen only one subscription there. Ella.
I've subscribed.
Okay. At that church, you say you have subscribed. Okay. If you press those 3 buttons,
Yeah.
it will open up for you and you see subscription. You can subscribe for me and also like the live. Press the like button for me to show that you like my live stream. Thank you very much, Ada George. So, like I was saying, people are suffering in the country. People are just running helter skelter. The country is upside down. Who is removing the like again? So people are suffering and people are going through tension in a country that we are citizens. So you cannot express yourself. So you are intimidated in the country that you find yourself. You can no longer express yourself the way you want to because you have been subjected under, serious tension in the country that we find ourselves. Well, one of the most striking part of it right now that is blowing my mind is that the government of the day, the government of today, have decided to tax churches and mosques. Yeah. They are going to mosques and churches, telling them to pay tax. How lawful is that? That's one of the things that blew my mind, that got me thinking. That's why I came about with this life I'm doing today. How lawful is that? How can you tax churches and mosques? How can you tax churches and mosques? The tax churches and mosques are not the building. They are the people of the country. That's why I started by telling you that God commanded us to bring the tithe into his storehouse. And I tell you that the church is not the 4 walls. The church is not the building. The people of God are the church. So the church that the government is asking to pay tax are the citizens of the country. And each of them pay tithe. Each citizen of the country pay tithe. So how can you tax the church again? So it's much to be discussed. It's much thing to be looked into. Is it lawful to tax churches and mosques? Is it lawful to tax churches and mosques? Do you know the number of churches we have in Nigeria? Okay, let me hear. Okay, you said what? Love, sir. I'm going to see what? I'm going to see you later. Okay. I have shared the live. Huh? Okay.
I see bites, sir.
And I'm not seeing your. Okay, are you the other judge?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Are you using 2 channels to watch?
I want to use the second channel.
Okay. Are you using it before? Okay.
First channel.
I don't know that you are the other church self.
I'm the other judge.
Oh, nobody has come to the live.
2 people is here already.
Okay, so you're welcome.
Yes, I am going.
I want you to go. Are you the one going?
Yes.
No, why are you going?
The
No, you're not going. Ada Nnamdi. No, you're not going. No. Where are you going to? You're not going now. So you're welcome. I looked at it and I began to wonder in my heart, why must the government tax the church? The church is not the building. The church is not the 4 walls. The people are the church. And these are the people that work for the country and they are being taxed. Like I just mentioned, they are taxed in every area. They are taxed in the light they buy. They are taxed in the vehicle they enter. They are taxed in their place of work. They remove tax from their salary. They are taxed in whatever thing they are doing. They tax them. So why will you come and tax the church again, the church? Well, let me put it like this for clarity's sake. They feel that the church is a business center. Well, I'm a pastor. I may look at it in another way around again. They look at it that the church do you know that Nigeria has one of the highest, even though the highest number of churches in the world. Nigeria has one of the highest churches. Nigeria has the highest number of churches in the world. Nigeria as a country that you are seeing has one of the largest number of churches in the world. Nigeria alone. So let's rationalize it. Nigeria has one of the highest number of churches in the world. I didn't say in Africa. In the world. Nigeria is a Christian-dominated country. So if Nigeria has the highest number of churches in the whole world, can you imagine? And it said that if you're talking about the richest pastors in the whole world, you must have one or two Nigerian pastors. You must have one or two Nigerian pastors. So the eye of the government is in that. They've now seen, churches as a business center. Okay. They've now, okay, I have somebody. Okay, bless him. Okay, it's you too. Good evening, sir. Okay, hello, you're happy. Welcome. Sunday, you're welcome. So I've now seen, they now see that, the church is a business center. So that in that, now that gives them the effrontery to begin to tax churches. How many mosques do you have in Nigeria? How many mosques? Mosques are limited. Churches are greater. So their focus or what they are coming after is the church. They are after the church of God. But remember I told you that God said, I will build my church and the gates of hell what? Shall not prevail against it. He said, I will build my church and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. God said in his word, in Matthew 16:18, Jesus was speaking there. What does that mean? He said the situations of this world will try to encroach and snub life after the people of God. But thank God for what Jesus said there. He said, I will build my church and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. So the gates of hell talks about the situations of life that are trying to choke life out of the church will not survive. So these are one of the things that is choking the church. So with this new decree that's going to be starting from next year, it's for next year. The president has already thrown it already. So from next year, mosques and churches will be paying tax. Their focus or their target is churches. Yeah. Well, let's come straight and be more, more serious in what we're saying. Most of our pastors here, they treat the church as a business center. I will not deny that fact. Because you see, most of our churches in this country have schools, they have universities that their own members cannot afford. So look at it very well. They look at that as its business. They have schools and they have, business centers that operate from these churches, money they have made. And their church members cannot afford the school fee of that school. That alone is not liberal. It's something to be looked at and, and to be more concerned about. I don't think it's fair. It's not a fair deal. So these are one of the things we look at and say, it's not a fair deal. So this is one of the things the government is looking at. It's looking at it and said, well, these people are running church as a business center, so we're going to get money from them. So by the time they start taxing churches, let me be direct right now, they'll make plenty money. The government of the day is money conscious. By the time they tax churches, they will make plenty of money. Plenty of money. Do you know one church will have branches? How many branches? Let's look at church like Living Faith. Do you know how many branches they have all over the country? By the time they begin to tax them, they will make plenty of money. So the government of the day is a shrewd businessman. The government of the day are shrewd in their mindset and their thinking. They're thinking they're too shrewd as business people. So that's the mindset. So the target is the churches, because we have more churches situated in Nigeria than mosques. How many mosques do you have? How many mosques do you have in your street? But in one street, you can have up to 10 churches in only one street. So that's to tell you how rampant churches are in Nigeria. In only one street, you can see more than 10 churches. One street, 10 churches. They are scattered all over. So they look at us, that church is run with the mindset of business. So that is why they are coming now, let's tax these people. But I ask, is it lawful for the government to tax churches, to tax the people and collect their land? It's double taxing they are doing. Because the people that pay tithe in the churches are also the ones that go to church. If they are tithing, if they are charging, if they are asking the church to pay tithe, then they are taxing the church twice. So the whole fight right now, the target is the church of God. But I still remember what Jesus said in Matthew 16:18. He said, I will build my church. He rightly said it. He said, I will build my church and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. You are that church that God is building. And I promise you, the gates of hell shall not be able to prevail against you. You are making a major milestone, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, the gates of hell shall not prevail against you. I'm telling you. I'm expecting you to come to my live stream, whatever part of the earth you are connecting from. Please, I expect you at this hour and at this time. Be a part of what is happening here. I'm telling you, don't take a detour. Don't be far from the network. Don't be far from your phone. Let's connect. The whole essence is to have a fellowship. When we fellowship, we talk because we have the same mind. See, having a community is all about, having the same interests, building the same mindset, and having the same interests, so that we can build together. We can build and navigate through. So I enjoin you to come live with me at this hour, whatever part of the earth you are connecting from. I'm live at this time. Where are my friends? Let them come. I expect you to come live at this hour and at this moment. So I'm talking about taxing. Is it lawful for the government to tax the people? That's the poster I just put. Is it lawful for the government to tax the people? Because the way the government taxes the people, they are taxing them on the wrong pedestal. They tax the people, even the little that the people has. It's like snuffing life after the people. Snuffing life after the people. It's not really fair. Collecting land. They don't give land to the people to farm. So there's hunger in the land. There's starvation. And there's so much hold up in the things of life. There's hold up because people are not finding it easy to express themselves. You see, life is not enjoyable when the people are taxed on every side. When the people are taxed, they don't have a mind to express themselves. It's not a fair deal. In every part of the world we go, they tax us, they harass us. I'm just looking at it in that aspect right now. Africans have been harassed in every aspect. But you see, Africans are the most intelligent people on the surface of the earth. You see, I believe God allows this for a reason. If you still look at it, the blacks are the most intelligent people on the earth. The black man is the most intelligent person on the surface of the earth. We have invented things, I'm telling you, that has helped the world. Think about it in every aspect. We are there. The black man is in every aspect. Talking about Nigeria right now as a case study. So a lot of things are happening, and we are just going with the tide of time. But for how long will we continue like this? The question we ask. The question that we ask: where are the people? Lose the people for me on my live stream. I want the people to be loose for me on this live stream. Whatever part of the earth you are connecting from, please come in. Let me know that you are there. You are part of this live stream. I want to know what part of the earth you are connecting from. You are highly welcome. I'm highly elated to have you at this hour. I'm talking about, is it lawful for the government to tax the people? I don't know how the level of taxing in your country is. How are you being taxed in the country you find yourself? So I don't know where you are coming from, but I want to know, how is it done over there? I think the government has the interest of the people. In other parts of the world where people are taxed, the government of the day has the interest of the people. There's something called, what do they call it again? Okay, you are connecting from Lagos. That's what. You are welcome, highly welcome. How is Lagos? Is it still raining there? Is it still raining in Lagos? Okay, I don't know, because here it's just showering. September through this month of September, we have just been seeing showers of rain. Okay, sir. Is it raining in Lagos? Okay, we see showers of rain. I mean, like now, today is just shower. So we thank God. God has, we have stayed the rain, that it should not escalate more than necessary, because it should not be destructive, but it should maintain. I mean, keep our environment, our crops watered, and don't cause flood and don't cause destruction. That's what we have commanded, because we take charge of the atmosphere, we take charge of the weather. Whatever you want to see, you command. So that is what we do. Please, if you are joining me, go like my live stream, comment, let me know what part of the earth you are connecting from. I'll be very happy. The name again, once again, is Okonji Christopher, and I'm connecting from Cuba. So you are welcome once again. What I'm talking about here is it lawful for the government to collect tax and collect our land? It's a big question I'm asking. Is it lawful for the government to collect tax from the people and also collect their land? I don't think it's fair. Land is a free gift that God has given to humanity. Yeah. Land is a free gift. I was telling you about the case of Jacob. God told Jacob, say, where you are right now, I've given it to you and your community. God's desire, God has arranged this earth and he has finished it. But man came to spoil it. Especially the government of the day. Lands, every human being, as a human being, you are allotted a land. That's the way God has arranged it. That you have a place, you must have a land to farm. Build your houses. Yes. But the government came and taxed us every day and took our land. That we're noticing today is an accumulation of the mistakes that the government of the day has done on us. They collect our land and allow us to toil, to suffer, which is bad. Suffering is the order of the day, which is not a welcome idea. It's not a welcome tax for us. So it's excruciating. You know, people are suffering in the land, and they can't talk in the land they find themselves. So I don't think it's lawful for the government to collect tax from the people. I don't think it's lawful, no matter what it is. Okay. So like I was saying, the government of the day is not does not have the right to tax the people and collect their lands. That's not the will of God for the people of God. People, from the foundations of the earth, when God created any human being, he allotted us land. The earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof, and they that dwell therein. You see, God is a God of plan, purpose, and objectivity. God is not a confused God. God has already built the world and structured it the way it should go. But his human being came with their own ideology and scattered everything. So you don't expect God to come and rearrange it for you. We have spoiled what God has put in place. God, he said, if you obey my words, you will eat the good of the land. But if you disobey me, the earth will deny you produce. That's what we're experiencing today. So God has created this earth. He has finished it from the foundation of the world. But man, came to put confusion and spoiled everything of the earth. That is why you see we're suffering today, and there's high rate of mortality rate of death in the world that we find ourselves today. It's not the will of God for us to suffer for land. Land has been given to us already. So the question I ask again, is it lawful for the government to tax and collect land from the people? I want you to figure it out yourself. I'll see you later.